What's up fam? Okay, so minggu ni aku tak ada feature langsung dalam video minggu ni. So aku invite dua orang, iaitu Lucas Pong dan juga Kaza. Alright. So diorang ceritakan tentang safety on regulated dan mechanical lah. So untuk for those who newcomer untuk vaping, korang should tengok video ni lah sebelum korang buat apa-apa decision untuk nak pakai regulated ataupun mechanical. So itu saja. Alright, harap video ni dapat beri sikit maklumat kepada anda. Alright. So enjoy the video. Hai, selamat datang ke dalam Minggu Vapers.
Hello guys, welcome.
So today aku dengan salah seorang daripada one among the clutches also. So Mr. Lucas.
Hi, nice to meet you all and thank you for having me.
Alright, so kat sini hari ni aku nak cerita pasal regulated dan juga mechanical mode. Today aku nak cerita pasal regulated. So Lucas,
Yes.
apa yang kau tahu pasal regulated mode?
Normally a regulated mod will be in a variable voltage or variable wattage device. Like for this Petal Star, for example, is a variable wattage device where you can adjust your watts up or down. And like what I have here, which is my daily use device, this is a Steam Crave Titan PWM. This is a variable voltage device where you can adjust the volts. With a simple turn of the dial, I can go up or down in voltage.
Kalau pada pandangan sini, ambil to the newcomers yang nak cuba kepada mechanical regulated, what is your advice?
Okay, first of all, my advice for people who want to get into a mechanical device from a regulated one, you have to know a lot of safety, you have to know your basic Ohm's law. So let's say if you're starting off with something like a single tube device, this is a very easy to obtain device in the market today. So anyway, regarding something like that, you have to know which batteries to use. I would not recommend using something you can find very cheaply on the market. I would recommend something like maybe a Sony or something along that line. I would say you have to know a lot on what batteries to use, and even selecting a device is very crucial. You have to know what you're going for. If you want something simple, easy to set up, not so much hassle, or do you want something more technical, like if you want to cloud chase, you want to have something with a low voltage drop and whatnot, but that's a bit more in depth. So we're talking about something a lot more simpler today. So like when picking up something, you have to know your ohms, you have to know what batteries you're buying and what drippers you're using for your device. What I would say is you have to know your Ohm's law and you have to know what batteries to go to. For safe ohms, I'll recommend while starting off, you'll be quite safe in a 0.15 zone while using something like a single tube mag.
My question is, what setup you're using on your mode and why?
What I have here is a 4mm, 4mm, 20 gauge, 12 wrap. Because my device is a quad parallel series mod, parallel circuit connected to a series circuit.
Alright.
What I get is actually a 8.4 volts of power, and it's basically a high voltage cloud device.
High voltage cloud device.
So I'm just going to demonstrate right here what you can do with this. Right. So this is just going to be a very simple one. I'll probably take like a 3-second drag with this.
You can see, right, a very big cloud there.
So this is just on very simple 80-20 VGPG juice. And when it comes to mechanicals, the experience is very different. Normally when using a regulated variable voltage or wattage device, you wouldn't mind so much on what kind of brand of batteries you're using.
Right.
Because it's basically a very standard plug and play device.
Yep.
You put in your batteries, the chip does the work for you. So it's very, very safe. But with something like a mechanical device which is having here, it is a bit more technical.
Yep.
You have to be mindful because different batteries have different effects. While using device, you really, really feel it.
Because we must know about the Ohm law, right? Basically, and also the battery, right?
So
please, you guys use a good battery, right?
Yes, please use good batteries.
Right, the safe one. I don't care you want to use a black cell, AWT or whatever you use. Just use. But one thing I want to say is, please choose the best one.
Please choose the best one.
Please choose the best one.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, I'm not here to badmouth anybody, but personally, I do not use black cell or AWT. I would recommend something like Vape Cell.
Vape Cell.
Yeah, Vape Cell is something a lot more reliable.
The good battery it come from television company, such as Sony, such as LG, Samsung, Hitachi.
Yeah.
So that's what a good battery. I mean, like the good battery you can rely on for that. So please guys, please stay safe in whatever you do, regulated or unregulated. Please,
And mind my language, know your shit.
please guys, please do safely.
Yes. Vape safe,
Yeah.
be safe, stay safe.
Right?
Because the fun stops when someone gets hurt.
Yep. Seriously, guys.
Yes.
So once again, what to say is, if you're using a mechanical mode, you must know about everything. Alright,
Yes.
from a battery, your mode, your antis, and also a lot of that is not concerned about the RDA. Why? You can see on this bottom, the safe one is a little bit of inches. You know, something you can see that.
510 is protruding.
Yes.
If the 510 pin is not protruding, it is not safe.
Yeah.
If the 510 pin is not protruding, it is not safe. Yeah.
If the 510 pin is not protruding, it is not safe. Yeah. Because it's not necessarily, if you use a mechanical mod, equals to unsafe.
Yep. Seriously.
There is a way to vape safely on a mechanical device on a daily use purpose. I mean, I personally have done it before and I have no negative effects whatsoever. I can stress more on how safety is very important for you, for all of us, and for the community as a whole.
To the newcomers, please choose the best one, mechanical or regulated. Like you looking for the mechanical, please study about the more about the mechanical. Why you want to use, what does and the purpose you want to do about the mechanical mode. Why? Because mechanical mode to me a little bit of susah.
Mechanicals are more of an experience use device.
Yep. Okay, kalau kita tengok pun kebanyakan orang yang hisap mechanical ni adalah kita boleh gelarkan sebagai otai. Okay, even though aku bukan yang otai, tapi aku study. Okay, tolong study back to the basic. Apa-apa pun.
Yeah, because no matter what, you still have to go back to basics.
Yes, back to the basic guys. So for those newcomers, aku cadangkan untuk korang pergi ke regulated is more easy. Alright, ada safety, dia ada circuit yang untuk cut. Kalau kata tak sesuai, bateri tak okay, dia akan terus cut. Tapi kalau untuk mechanical tak.
Yes, there is no cut off for mechanicals.
Yes.
That's correct. If you're using something bad, it's just going to accumulate to the point where, let's say if you're using a bad battery, it's going to vent. On top of that, there are also a few other precautions that you have to take. So let's say like for this device, like for this, there is a screw-up mechanism here to lock the device. But for most mechanical mods out there, there are no locking mechanisms. So what I strongly advise if you're using a mechanical device is to always, if you want to store it in your bag or your pocket, please take your battery out. And always remember, always put your positive down for safety purposes. So in case of venting, it's going to go through the vent holes at the base of the device right here. Because as you can see, there is no vent hole on top of this device. It's totally shut.
Sebab orang kena tengok kat sini ada yang certain mode ada vent dia kat belah atas. So that's mean positif dia belah atas. Dan kebanyakan mode yang ada sekarang kita panggil dia hybrid mode.
Yes.
So hybrid mode mostly akan bateri dia ke bawah, mostly.
Yes.
Okay, but kita apa-apa akan tengok vending. Okay, apa tu vending? Vending yang ada kat mechanical ada yang separuh mode ada yang tembuk kat sini, ada tembuk di atas. So tengok pada vending tu sendiri. Sebab kebanyakan orang luar hanya tengok, okay bro ni lawas. Sebab apa? Satu perkataan yang orang besar pakai, sorry to say, V God punya mode. Kebanyakan kata everything sebab nama V God punya. Okay, but korang kena faham safety tu penting. Okay, so korang jangan ikut jenama yang orang kata terbaik dan besar, kita kena guna. Tak, apa-apa pun kepada diri sendiri, study balik back to the basic. Apa-apa pun to newcomer, macam cakap mechanical bukan senang. Korang kena polish every 1 week, a month, korang kena service balik kat 510 dekat dalam ni. Okay, ini paling penting. Aku pun pernah kena auto fire. Sebab apa? Bila bawah ni, okay, korang tak service, please service. Yang ni paling penting dan mustahak. Korang kena service. Kalau tak service, voltage korang akan drop.
Using a mechanical mod is not for style.
Yup.
You're using a mechanical mod because you like the feeling of the mechanical device. Honestly, for me, my experience is enjoying a freshly charged battery. That first few puffs, honestly for me, is one of the best few puffs I've ever taken on any device, period. So that's why I tend to always lean in favor of mechanical devices other than regulated, even though I'm using a regulated device right now.
Because regulated is easy. Okay,
Yes.
even though aku yang main mechanical pun aku akan pergi ke regulated sebab pertama safety, aku selalu letak dalam bag. Sebab aku takut kalau katakan benda yang mustahil berlaku, aku letak dalam bag, bateri tak tertanggal. Dan jika ada 10%, hanya kerana 10%, percaya tetap korang boleh fire sendiri.
And that is why I always take my batteries out if I am ever using a mechanical device and I want to store it away.
Orang yang design vape ni elok sebenarnya. Kita yang salah guna sebenarnya.
We have to be mindful of others.
Yup. Sorry,
Because
ada others.
if we use something wrongly, remember it only takes one error. It could be anybody, it could be me, it could be him, it could be any of you guys watching. And if something like that happens, that one thing is going to affect thousands, if not millions of people in our industry.
Yup.
And we're all just normal people. We're not trying to make a living, we just enjoy vaping.
Aku tekankan kepada newcomers, please pakai je lah regulator. Kalau korang betul-betul berkeras nak ke mechanical, okay, please and please and please study betul-betul.
It's not for style.
Thank you so much,
Yeah, no problem.
Lucas,
Yeah, it's
for
okay,
coming
brother.
here. Thank you
No
so much.
problem.
Alright, and you guys can follow him on
Instagram.
Instagram. So what is it, your icon?
My account is RWF Lucas Fong. I advocate for safe vaping all across the world, and that's the purpose of what my group does as well. We are a learning center for vapers alike, new or old. It's where everyone gathers, we share information, and I cannot stress more on how important this is for everyone in the world.
Please check out the Instagram. He make everything safety. Mostly it's safety.
If you ever have difficulties or whatsoever, feel free to always drop me a message.
Aku sendiri pun banyak lagi nak belajar, tapi about the safety, aku boleh tolong.
It's because safety is always the first step.
Yeah, please, guys, stay safe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you, Lucas, for coming.
No problem, bro.
Alright, so thank you guys. Kita check untuk minggu depannya video pasal Kratos. Korang relax ke?
You're gonna talk about that.
You want to talk about that?
Oh, this.
You want to come on?
I cannot.
So next kita akan buat pasal Kratos yang line up. So just wait, okay? Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, take care, guys. See you.